In 8 years of fighting in eastern Ukraine, the front lines did not change much. Now, in less than 2 weeks, separatist fighters from Donetsk and Lugansk, with Russian support, are making significant inroads into Ukrainian-held territory. But it seems it's not been easy.
There is too many opponents, constant fierce fighting, we are under constant pressure. I can't say we have suffered a lot of casualties, but our guys are under fire all the time. When we came here, we thought there wouldn't be much resistance.
Burgas is one of a dozen towns and villages the Lugansk and Donetsk forces say they've seized so far. The people here say they've had no electricity, heat or water for 10 days. They've only emerged from their bomb shelters for the food handed out by the Donetsk authorities. Can you give me some flowers, this woman asks. We've so many more women in the basement, she says. This village is along the humanitarian corridor that was supposed to allow people to leave the city of Volnovakha, which is surrounded by forces from Russia and Donetsk. The front line has moved about sort of a few kilometers to my left towards Volnovakha, but it remains a very dynamic environment. There is still a constant sound of shelling, so although there's supposed to be a ceasefire, there is still firing going on, and it's going to be an enormous challenge for the people who want to leave Volnovakha to make it here. Certainly along the road we came in on, there was still clearly an active battlefield. Grad rockets landed just a few meters from our convoy as we headed to Burgas. The people here have been living with conflict like this for 8 years. Peace, peace, peace. We only want peace, these women say. The Donetsk military says here it's mainly fighting what it calls Ukrainian nationalists. That's a Russian description for paramilitaries it wants to distinguish from the regular Ukrainian army. You can see how they follow the ceasefire here, the head of the local administration tells me. 10 days ago, the forces from Donetsk and Lugansk, recognized as republics by Russia, controlled only a third of the territory considered part of their Donbass region. They look to have clawed back a lot more since then. Bernard Smith, Al Jazeera, Donbass.